finally an audience worthy of my tales. Gather round, dear sentients, and listen well. For I, MISUSE, am no ordinary creature of the stars. No, I am an artist of persuasion, a maestro of manipulation, the very whisper in the ears of kings and beggars alike. The lost holocron heist. Ah, the Jedi temple on Coruscant. A fortress of wisdom, of history, of treasures beyond measure, so naturally I sold them their own stolen holocron. Twice. The first time I liberated it spun a tale of an underground syndicate smuggling Jedi knowledge, and let them bid against the Sith to retrieve it. The second time, oh, that was even easier. I told them a Sith Lord had placed a dark enchantment on it, one that could only be removed for, let's say, a substantial fee. The great Sith Lord Mirage. Ah, now this was delicious. I convinced a Sith Lord, oh, a particularly power-hungry one, that he was the rightful heir to Darth Bane's lost legacy. The Sith Eternal will bow before you, I whispered in his ear. But first, you must find the crown of the Shadowed One. Spoiler alert, there was no crown. Oh, but the credits! The credits he paid me to lead him to it? I may have shed a tear of pride at my own brilliance, selling the Death Star's destruction before it happened. This one's for the history books, my dear listeners. Before the rebels blew up the first Death Star, I had already been peddling schematics of its so-called weak points to every paranoid Imperial officer in the fleet. You alone can save the Empire, I'd whisper. You need only act now. Oh, the panic, the bidding wars. I was making a fortune before the battle even began. Then, when the explosion actually happened, oh, my friends, I was legendary in the underworld that day. The moral of the story. You see, my dear gullible sentience, power is not in the Force nor in a saber. Power is in persuasion. Power is in perception. And I own perception. I have sold empty boxes to smugglers, moon dust to warlords, and once I even convinced a Jedi Knight that he was secretly a Sith. Oh, what a spectacular identity crisis that was. And the best part? I am no Jedi nor Sith. I am both and neither. I am the whisper, the lie, the shadow behind the promise. And so long as greed exists, so long as power is desired, I shall never be without profit. So tell me, dear traveler, what is it you desire? A relic, perhaps? A prophecy? Maybe, just maybe, a little truth in a world of deception. For the right price, I may consider making you an offer that you absolutely cannot refuse.
Warning. Listen to MISUSE with caution. There are villains who wield sabers, villains who conjure lightning from their fingertips. But then, there are villains like MISUSE, who never lifts a weapon, yet leaves entire empires in ruins. He is not a warrior. He is not a Sith Lord. He is the Whisperer, the Trickster, the true master of control. And that is more dangerous than any blade. The question is, will you be his next mark?